It's day 283 of 2023. There's only 9 days until I vend at Cakepalooza, and I just got back from the Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival, and my studio is a disaster. Projects have been accumulating in the studio. Looms from twines and lines that I need to spin yarn for in these fun fall shapes. I've been experimenting with making fairy jars to go with my fairy forest collection. We'll see how this goes. Before I left for Shenandoah, I left all of my dye pans dirty in a pile and finally got to cleaning them all up. Studio's all cleaned up and ready to make a mess again, because that's how I roll. After the Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival, I sold out of Mummy and Bride of Frankenstein bats. These are my two most popular colors from the Vintage Monsters collection. So I've carded a new set of each to bring to Cakepalooza with me. suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Sarah, shepherdess here at Green Goat Ranch, maker of all fibery things with a nerdy touch. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Let's go check in with the goats. The goats know this is not the routine, so they all went to the feed troughs to get fed, but surprise, we're going for a walk. There's Gandalf, Chespin, Nuzleaf, Treebeard. They're all like, you tricked me. This one's been open all week. Who you fooling? Shaman, that's the stand. Shaman, you can't eat the stand. And then, of course, there's Gandalf. They were not fooled by the change of routine. I will walk back and give them some grain. Goats were disappointed I didn't open a new pen for them this week. It's the end of the season and I'd like them to eat the grass down since they probably won't come back to this pen again until spring. I packaged and labeled all the bats that I carted earlier in the week. Slowly, I've been organizing and packing for Cakepalooza. Cakepalooza is more of like a block party than a fiber festival, and I love going there every year and vending and seeing all of you. inventory for Cakepalooza coming up pretty soon. It's a work in progress. Once I got the studio cleaned up, I began prepping for a set of dye days. I broke down this 25-pound bump of Rambouillet wool from RH Lindsay into 2-ounce braids. These 2-ounce braids will become Plying pairs. With only 9 days until Cakepalooza and then New York Sheep and Wool Weekend, it's pretty busy around here. I'm hoping to get a few more dye days in and finish up packing for Cakepalooza. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one.